To have Apollo run this program, not only for us but all the other schools, it makes a big difference to get some kids more active. The funding from Apollo has been spread across 14 team trips this year. It's been a big help to them, and they're really appreciative of Apollo for being able to provide it for us.
This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
From us, it's a huge thank you to New Zealand Carbon Farming. The opportunities and the sponsorship that's been provided is pretty crucial for our school.
We're buying new volleyball gear, so volleyball nets, balls, and the stands to attach the volleyball nets to the floor. Volleyball is a very popular sport. Kids find it to be fun.
We'd just like to thank you from Taupo New High School. See.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.
Nau mai hara mai ki tēnei hōtaka o whakaata Māori, tēnei wā tonu e whakahaere ana mātou. I te tōna mana e kia nei ko ngā Premier Girls o ngā secondary schools o Aotearoa nei. Kua hautou takata Bronson Perez e kōrero ana kia koe, kia koutou ki rongo i a whakaata Māori, kei raro tātou, i te maru o tō tātou maunga, a tauwhara e titiro mai nei, e pātū wata ana i a tātou. E tēnei ke emu o te hōtaka, ka māhuta mai ngā tima ērua, ngā kapa ērua e kia nei ko St. Peter's, ko Hato Petara, kaua ko te Hato Petara Māori, ko te Hato Petara Auraki, me te kura o Rangiruru. Te ata tonu nei, whakamāhana-hana ana ngā kapa. It was a warmer morning than yesterday. Yesterday we slipped below the 0 mark. I think in the evening we were at about -3, -4. And here in Taupo we woke up to a nice and warm 2 degrees. This is day 4 of the Premier Girls Secondary School Football Tournament. Yesterday we had the quarterfinals and today we have the semis. And Friday we'll be concluding with the finals. Not too sure how many of these schools have acclimatised to our weather in such a short period of time.
Light kick off. What?
St. Peter's wearing the navy blue and the Rangiruru.
Wait, excuse me. Is this like just a bird?
Rangiruru are wearing white. Rangiruru are normally wearing navy blue, so to avoid confusion, they've switched out to their whites. Special shout out to our sponsors, Apollo Projects, Bailey's, Caltex, New Zealand Carbon Farming, and of course, Whakaata Māori, te kāinga tūturu o ngā hā kina o te rangatahi me te motu whānui. Rangiruru have decided to come out with an all-right attack. St. Peter's have quickly regained possession. Had our first jostle. And the ball is out. Throw in from St. Peter's to carry on. Monday and Tuesday we saw 32 schools converge on Taupo for the purpose of vying for the title of the Premier Girls football team in the country. And today we have 16 teams playing.
Yeah, let it run, let it run. Start, Rangi, keep it up.
Yesterday I had Brent Perry with me,
You move
veteran
for
of
her, girls.
Taupo Radio, old school Kiss FM and Lakeland FM. Not too sure how many Taupoans have heard of these radio stations. We've had a lot of movements over the years and we've had a lot of comebacks.
Come to, Lily.
clear to see that St. Peter's are quick to capitalise on any opening. And what you see there, kicking the ball out to reset the rhythm. So on the Rangiuru girls side, we have at number 2, Elsie Ulrich. Number 3, we have Georgina Burrows. Number 4, we have Beth Haywood. Number 5, we have Catherine Vaught. Number 6, we have Annabelle Britt. Number 7, we have Millie Clark. Number 8 is Renee Madigan. Number 9 is Saffron Mogridge. Number 10 is Georgie Gardner. 11 is Freya Herdman. Number 12 is Amelia Mogridge. Maybe her and Saffron are sisters. 13 we have Natalia Flood. 15 is Tamsin Ruru Dons. And could we have an early goal this morning? Rangiuru shot down that opportunity. Carrying on with the team draw, at number 16 we have Lily Davis. Number 17 is Zoe Crisp. And number 18 is Georgia Britt. On the St. Peter's team, we have Kate Digby. Number 2 is Talia Knight. Number 3 is Talia Southall. 4 is Olivia McDonald. Number 5 is Sophia Dole. Number 6 is Rory Conchi. Number 7, Xion Huang. Number 8 is Amelia Malcolm Solly. Number 9, Catherine Bayer. 10 is Summer Spittle. 11 is Annamaya Taylor. And again, we have the ball coming into centre. Can St. Peter's capitalise? We might have an opening here. Goes out to the side. Number 12 in St. Peter's is Mila Gansel. Number 14 is Maya Kirk. 15 is Madeline Butler. Number 16 is Kate Clancy. And last player, number 17, is Bridget McGurr. St. Peter's are clearly shown to Rangiuru College that they're not here to muck around, but the goalie keeps the ball. And number 1, the goalkeeper, is Kate Digby. Brings the ball back into play. Me mihi ka tika ki te kaha o te kōkiri o Hato Petra. Kaore e kore, kua whakangungu pai rātou, kua whakaharatau pai rātou, e kōkiri ana, e kaha ana ki te whai atu i ngā piro. Engari me mihi atu ahau ki te kura o Rangiuru. Aha ko ngā piki me ngā heke kei te kaha tonu rātou ki te tiaki pai I te pau. Another opening. Ball crossed into the centre. And that was Xion Huang trying to jostle for the goal. And Rangiuru College again have the ball and they've managed to bring it back out, and that resets the rhythm and the momentum. Kicking the ball out is a vital tactic.
Push it.
Goalie for St. Peter's grabs the ball for the first time in the game. Rangiuru pressing forward. You'll see that the clouds have come low upon Mount Tauhara, settling upon his stomach. Probably get clear skies later on in the day. It's a beautiful view across Lake Taupo today. You can see clearly Maunga Ruapehu, Maunga Tongariro, Maunga Ngauruhoi, and of course Tongariro's wife, Maunga Pihanga. That's the small volcanic cone that sits in front. She doesn't get snow very often. It's got to be a really cold day for her to have a little white on top. St. Peter's have managed to push it back despite Rangiruru's attack. Rangirudu don't quite have the numbers to capitalise on their gains at this point. We're here live and direct from Crown Park in Taupo Nuiatia. Taupo Nuiatia being the full name of our beloved town, and we just shortened it to Taupo to make it easier. Centre tried to get the ball out to the striker. Opportunity for a goal. And St. Peter's push back. Notice how quickly that the momentum changed. In the first few minutes of the game, St. Peter's were clearly on the attack, but now they're on the defence. And like most ball sports, this is a game of two halves. Waikahua, Waikatoa, Waikatoa. See our cameraman on top of the van there from his grandstand. And me mihi ka tika ki ngā rato ngā āwhina. We have our emergency services on hand if needed. Now we'll ski on Huang at number 7 for St. Peter's. Oh. Push back from Rangirudu. That'll be a corner kick for St. Peter's. Rangirudu Girls' School is in Ōtautahi, Christchurch. So they should be used to the cold weather we have here. In fact, compared with Canterbury, I would be willing to wager that this is quite warm for them. And there are many St. Peter's schools in the country, and this particular St. Peter's school is the one in Cambridge. We're coming up to 10 minutes in the first half of St. Peter's School versus Rangirudu Girls' School. Live and direct at Crown Park in Taupo Nuiatia. This is the New Zealand Secondary Schools Premier Girls Football Tournament. Whakaata Māori also live streaming this onto their YouTube page. So if YouTube is your thing, or you're looking for a way to watch the game on the sneak so that your boss doesn't know, open up one of those incognito tabs and tune into Whakaata Māori on YouTube. Nei rā nō te tuku mihi ki ngā kaiāwhina o tēnei tōna mana e kia nei ko Apollo Projects rātou ko Bailey's, ko Caltex, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, ko Whakaata Māori te kāinga tūturu o ngā hākinakina o ngā rangatahi me ngā hākinakina katoa o te motu nei. Can Rangirudu capitalise on that nice cross? Thought the forward for the attacker for Rangirudu was injured, but she got up, shook it off like nothing happened. Oh, who's that St. Peter's player? A lot of speed. That is number 17, Bridget McGurr. And Kate Digby. Manages to save the day. My apologies to note the number 1 at the Rangidudu girls end is not kicked. Evenly matched at the moment. Both teams are quite capable of mounting a powerful attack, and both sides are capable of defending their halves.
You face this way now, I'll get it.
Kiki kokonga mō te Kapa Rangidudu Girls School. Can they capitalise? Can they get a goal? The first goal. Oh! And the Rangidudu attacker gets up, manages to shake it off. That was Olivia McDonald, number 4 for St. Peter's. Ball comes back into the Rangidudu Girls School possession. Ko karanga te wihara o te riwha. And that's how we say the whistle is blowing. Well, the referee is blowing the whistle in te reo Māori. Rangidudu with the kick. This is their number 8, Renee Madigan. Looks like she wants to get it out into the corner so that it can swing back in for the goal shot. That was Elsie Ulrich with the header. And Catherine Voigt at number 5 for Rangidudu. Ball comes back into the St. Peter's half. Can St. Peter's capitalise? Is this going to be the first goal? Close. No, and that gets slapped down by the goalkeeper. Great effort by the St. Peter's attack. Great effort on the part of St. Peter's and Rangidudu girls. Decent attack, great defence. Can St. Peter's do it again? Rangidudu pushed the ball back from the goalie. Check it out to touch the reset, the momentum. Ko karanga te wihara. Te rape he whiu, te rape he whakawhiti o ngā kai tākaro. Number 7 and number 16 from St. Peter's are off. And St. Peter's will try again. Rangidudu girls block that attack again. Bridget McGurr pushing for the goal. Whana Kokonga comes out to Bridget McGurr, comes out to Rory Conchi, and the goalie takes it. Team are calling on Bridget McGurr to send the ball into the centre. Can she get past the defender? Here's her opportunity. Will she pass it into the centre? Oh. Great effort by St. Peter's with their attack. And again, great effort by Rangidudu Girls College, Rangidudu Girls School in Christchurch. Pai ana ngā kaitiaki, pai ana ngā kai kōkiri. E kaha tonu ana te korataka i poni o Hato Petara ki Kim Ritz. Say hello to our fellow cameraman. Can Bridget score the first goal of the game? And it goes out. And of course, these sorts of national, local events cannot take place without the great work from parents, assistants, fundraisers. No reira me mihi ka tika ki ngā kai āwhina katoa ngā kōtiro nei. I tēnei rā tonu, takau mā ono ngā kapa, ka prei, i ngā whakamutunga hawhe nei. 16 teams playing in the semi-finals today. Tomorrow, the final 8 will play. So far, Taupo Nui Atia has had 4 games of great football in the Premier Girls New Zealand Secondary Schools football tournament. So if you can hear the ambient sound here, you can hear the great camaraderie on the part of St. Peter's, even apologising to their striker that they couldn't set the ball up right. St. Peter's are a very vocal team, and you can tell that they've gelled together over the course of the year. But also have to acknowledge the great defence from Rangiruru girls. It can be quite difficult to sustain a defence over time as your opponent continues to press forward. Engari me mihi ka tika ki Rangiruru Girls School o Tautahi. Mo te u me te kaha o te tiaki pai i tō rātou hawhe. Great move from the number 8 of Rangiruru. That's Renee Madigan. Kicks the ball into touch to reset the rhythm. If you know that you're on your own and you're unable to mount a defence, kick the ball out and reset the tone. Ball goes out. Kei te kaha tonu a Rangiruru, kei te tiaki pai. Ko te kaha te kurataka i poni. Engari, kei a te nama whā. Oh, this could be the first goal of the match. And Rangiruru say no. Renee Madigan again kicking the ball out, buying some time for her team. We're just past 20 minutes into the first half of St. Peter's versus Rangiruru Girls School. And again, that is the St. Peter's in Cambridge, and Rangiruru Girls School are situated in Christchurch. Oh. Bridget again taking advantage of her physicality to dominate. But again, Rangiruru just keep on saying no. No, no, no. Catherine Bayer has the ball. Oh, slipped at the kick there. Oh, and is our number 4, is Beth Hayward from Rangiruru Girls okay? Shakes it off. Nei te whana whiu, penalty kick for Rangiruru. Ko tuku te pōro. Two-thirds of the way into the first half, and no points as of yet. As we've said on previous days though, a low score is actually a high indication of the skill levels of the teams. It's a testament both to the attack and the defence of both teams. Whanakokunga. And St. Peter's say, try again. Kea te namata kau o Rangiruru, ko Georgie Gardner tērā. Kicks it in. Oh, and we almost had our first goal, but great save. Great save from St. Peter's. Kea Bridget McGurr te pōro, engari. Kua hapa ki waho. Rangiruru will reset the pace by throwing in. Oh, and St. Peter's have the ball now. Catherine Bayer, number 9, giving the ball back to Rangiruru for the throw-in. Again, you see our placemakers. Have a bit of a running conversation about placemakers with all the free promotion that we've given them. Engari me mihi ka tika, ki Apollo projects, rāta ko Baileys, ko Celtics, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, and of course, whakata Māori, te kāinga tūturu o ngā hā kina o te rangatahi. Whakata Māori is indeed the home of youth sport in Aotearoa. Bridget McGurr with the ball again. Can she get past the defence of the goal? And Rangiruru saying not today. I think that was Amelia Malcolm Solly. Hoping to get the ball out to push back in again. Didn't quite work. Engari me mihi ka tika. Ki ngā pūkenga me ngā painga o ngā kapa e rua nei. Both teams are demonstrating great resilience, great perseverance. St. Peter's presses forward and Rangiruru continues to push back. O te whakapai o te o ngā kura e rua nei. E kore, mātou, e tuku. That was Anamaya Taylor at number 11. That's number 13 from Rangiruru. I think she might have caught the ball on the nose. And that's Natalia Flood. Ko te tūmanako e pai ana. E karanga ana te referee. Hei āwhina. Hei āwhina mō Natalia Flood. Hopefully we can get some help for Natalia. Quick smart. We see some assistance coming on. Referee has asked for her to be checked out.
I'm just going to drop the ball at the point here where I blew the whistle as you were kicking the blue. So I dropped it right there.
And that will be a penalty kick. Referee will set the ball. And that's a penalty for Hato Petra, St. Peter's. Rua tekau mā ono ngā miniti kua pahuri I tēnei hawhē tuatahi o tō tātou hākinakina, tō tātou nei kēmu. Kei wainga I Hato Petra, rāua ko Rangiruru Girls School. 0-0 in the 26th minute of St. Peter's versus Rangiruru Girls School in the semi-finals of the Premier Girls Football Tournament for our New Zealand secondary schools. And this is the 11 of St. Peter's. She launches for the goal. No dice, Anamaya Taylor.
Yeah.
Good pass back.
Ball goes to Renee Madigan. Penalty kick. Kua hoki atu te poro ki te hawhe o Hato Petra. Waiko hua, waika tohu hei a whea ngā piro e tuai. Kei a Hato Petra te poro, ka hakokiri ana tēnei kura takahiponi. Kua ena mai a tērā, ka whakawhiti te whana. Ka au katia e rangiruru. Kei Bridget McGurd tērā. Kua whana ki waho. Te ahua nei ko Renee Madigan tērā. And in the Rangiruru girls side we have Saffron Mogridge and Amelia Mogridge at 9 and 12 respectively. I think they could be sisters. Sisters or cousins would be my guess. Kei te kaitiaki te poro, kua whana. Yeah. St. Peter's tries to get the ball to their striker, Bridget McGurr. And Rangiruru again say no. Oh, will Bridget get past this time? Crosses it into the centre. Doesn't quite work. And Rangiruru send it back out. Me mihi ka tika ki te u me te kaha o ngā kapa e rua nei. Coming up to the 30th minute of the first half of St. Peter's School in Cambridge versus Rangiruru Girls School in Christchurch, and not a single point on the board. Bridget McGurr trying again to cross in for the goal. Rangiruru girls continue to say no. And all across the board over the past 4 days, we've seen some high quality football from all the teams. Me mihi kia rātou kua tīmata. Rātou kua wehe I nai nei te tōna mana nei. E mihi ana no kia rātou e tū tonu mai ana. Just acknowledging the 32 schools that started out. Today we're down to 16. And we're acknowledging the great efforts from all the teams in the Premier Girls Tournament. Rangiruru continued to hold firm, mounting a strong defence against an incredible attack. One might even say this is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. We may have a substitution on the Rangiruru side. This may be an opportunity for Rangiruru. And we have the first dive from a goalie today. St. Peter's putting their body on the line to defend the line. Tērā te kokonga, te whanau, atu i te kokonga, te hawhe o Hato Petra. So an attempted cross there to bring it back in line with the goal. St. Peter's defends yet again. But the ball comes back into Rangiruru's possession. Can they capitalise? And despite being outnumbered, Rangiruru continue to vie for the ball. And Rangiruru will bring this up as far as pos. Ball goes out. Tatapau tēnei hawhe, tuatahi o te kēmu kei wainga i a te kura o Hato Petra ki Kemiriti. Rāua ko te kura mō ngā kōtiro o Rangiruru ki o tautahi. Can Olivia McDonald bring the ball in for... Oh, and that gets pushed back by Rangiruru. The St. Peter's girls were there to capitalise, but just couldn't be done. And we're coming just past the 34th minute of the first half.
You might have got me dribbling in that shot.
Kei Catherine Voigt tēnei pōro, te namarima o te motu, o te kapa Rangiruru. Olivia McDonald trying to get the ball.
Sorry. Catherine, you go!
Ko aukatia e Catherine Voigt. Aha koe hi te he pau number. And the ball came off Taylor Southall from St. Peter's. Te ahua nei kei Catherine Voigt anō te pōro. Te kai karawhiua o Rangiruru. Oh. Koina te tūmomo o tēnei kēmu, rai ki te rai, wai ki te wai, upoko ki te upoko, head to head, forehead to forehead, foot to foot. This is New Zealand grassroots football at its best at the New Zealand Premier Girls Secondary Schools Football Tournament. Coming off the back of the FIFA Women's World Cup held here in Aotearoa. Can Olivia McDonald bring the ball safely back for St. Peter's to capitalise? That was Xion Huang taking the ball. Oh, and will this be the first goal of the match? And again, Rangiruru answer, ka hore. Olivia McDonald tries to cross it in for a team to head or kick into the goal. Doesn't quite work, but they'll try again. Oh, great save. Great save from Rangiruru. And for those of us that are interested in learning some Māori words, I've got a word for you today. You'll hear me say this a lot. And the word of the day is ka hore. Ka hore being the Māori word for no. And that's a respectful no. It's not a na. It's not a na. It's a very respectful but firm no. And that word is ka hore. And again, St. Peter's continue to press on with their attack, making an application for points. And Rangiruru continue to deny that application. Every move they make, every kick they take is a firm ka hore. St. Peter's will not be scoring this time round. Tata Mutsu, te hawhea tuatahi o tēnei kēmu, kei wainga i a Hato Petra ki Kemiriti. Rāua ko Rangiruru Girls School ki o Tautahi. Just passing the 37th minute, we're almost finished the first half between St. Peter's and Rangiruru. Me mihi ka tika ki ngā kai āwhina. O te rā ko Apollo Projects, rātou ko Baileys, ko Celtics, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, ko whakata Māori. Te kāinga tūturu o ngā hā kina o te rangatahi o te motu nei. St. Peter's are hungry to score, you can tell. And another save by the goalie. Bridget McGurr trying to get behind the ball for a good kick, but couldn't quite get there in time. That being Tyler Southall at number 3, passes it to Olivia McDonald. Can she capitalise? Ball now in the hands of Tyler Southall. She comes back in. Xion Huang trying to go for the goal. That's Amelia Malcolm-Solly. And Summer Spittle trying for the goal. Again, kei te tono atu a Hato Petra mō te piro, ko te whakahoki o Rangiruru, ka hore. Tyler Southall has the ball again. Olivia McDonald coming up against a strong defence. Catherine Voigt sends the ball back out. Tyler Southall for the throw-in. Olivia McDonald has the ball. Can she cross in for the goal? Rangiruru say no, we'll take that. And we're coming up to the end of the first half of St. Peter's and Rangiruru Girls School, here live and direct on Whakata Māori from Crown Park in Tauhara, Taupo Nui Atia. And that's half time. And we'll see you soon.
Being a rural school, travel is always a huge cost when playing sport at Central Hawke's Bay College. With the funding from Apollo projects, we've been able to lower travel costs to allow more students to participate in secondary school competitions. Where families have more than one child participating in sport and participating in more than one sport, the financial impact can be huge. Thank you to Apollo Projects for the huge difference you have made to our students' participation levels in sport.
It's a big thank you to Apollo Projects for providing the funding to have Apollo run this program. Not only for us, but all the other schools, it makes a big difference to get some kids more active. The funding from Apollo has been spread across 14 team trips this year. It's been a big help to them, and they're really appreciative of Apollo for being able to provide it for us.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
This isn't about long-distance calling, technology, or living overseas.
Do I have one more bid? Thank you. We're going to go once. We're going twice. And we are sold to the Kiwi phone bidder from Manchester.
It's about Baileys finding buyers that others can't. This isn't an ad about four-wheel drives. It's about knowing the place, as well as the locals.
You found the place. That's a good start. Built by my great-grandfather 20 years ago.
No time to fluff around today? No worries. Just swing into Caltex and pay for fuel with Pay and App to speed on through. Ooh, yeah. Feels good. Use it at your local participating Caltex.
Want to catch a fuel bargain with Caltex and Supergold? Scan your Caltex app, Flybys or Airpoints for 6 cents off per litre with Pumped. And show your Supergold card for an extra 2 cents off. Ah, feels good.
I just want to thank New Zealand Carbon Farming for taking the initiative and supporting schools like ours.
It's really important they have that outlet to come to kura for another reason other than curriculum, and for some reason in our water our kids just breathe sport, and having that resource here makes life that much more enjoyable and they can keep doing what they're good at.
Having this funding, being able to use it specifically targeting sport is hugely beneficial.
So sponsorship from New Zealand Carbon Farming has been fantastic for our sports teams actually who went away to tournament week. We're a community who's driven by sport, but often money and the cost of travel, accommodation and uniform can be a barrier for some of our students. And to come out with a new uniform for a number of sports, particularly our basketball teams who have been away at nationals, has been uplifting for the students and for our community. The support from Carbon Farming has been wonderful.
Without them, then we wouldn't look like this.
Opportunity that we can't pass up.
Tauti mai anō koutou. Nau mai hoki mai ki te Premier Girls Tournament mō ngā secondary schools o Aotearoa. Koenei te kēmu kei wāngi i a Hātō Pētara ki Kemiriti, rāua ko Rangiruru Girls School ki o Tautahi. Ko hauto tangata Bronson Perich e kōrero atu nei ki a koutou, kei raro i te maru o tō tātou maunga tūpuna o Tauhara. Kei te Pāka Krauna o Tauhara e tēnei wā tonu, we're here in Crown Park, right next to Tauhara College. We're just about to start the second half of the match between St. Peter's and Rangiruru Girls School. Me mihi ka tika ki ngā kai āwhina o ngā kēmu nei. O tira Apollo Projects, rata ko Baileys, ko Caltex, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, ko whakata Māori te kainga tūturu o ngā hā kina rangatahi o te motu. These games are being broadcast live and direct to you on Whakata Māori and also on their YouTube channel. Yes, please, if you could. And in the St. Peter's lineup, we have Kate Digby on 1, Taylor Knight at 2, Tyler Southall at 3, Olivia McDonald at 4, Sophia Dole at 5, Rory Conchi at 6, Shion Huang at 7, Amelia Malcolm Solly at 8, Catherine Byer at 9, Summer Spittle at 10, Anna Maya Taylor at 11, Mila Gansel at 12, 14 is Maya Kirk, 15 is Madeline Butler, 16 is Kate Clancy, and Bridget McGurr at number 17. Bridget stands out. She's quite an energetic attacker. And in the Rangiruru Girls School lineup, we have Elsie Ulrich at number 2, Georgina Burrows at 3. Number 4 is Beth Haywood, 5 is Catherine Voigt, Annabelle Britt at 6, Millie Clark at 7, Renee Madigan at 8, 9 is Saffron McGrodge, Georgie Gardner at 10, Freya Herdman at 11, Amelia Mogridge, I think that's Saffron's sister at 12, Natalia Flood, 13, Tamsin Ruru Dons at 15, And we're just coming up to kick-off. 16 for Rangirudu is Lily Davis, 17 is Zoe Crispin, 18 is Georgia Britt. St. Peter's have the ball. Ko Anamaya Taylor tērā te kaumātahi. Ko Tyler Southall te tuatoru o Hato Petra. Early attempt for goal. Ball goes out. And St. Peter's have done that from the very beginning, demonstrating that they're not here to play. They put up a great attack in the last half, and Rangirudu continue to just put up a stubborn defence. As I said in the first half, it applies in the second. Perhaps this is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Neither side are showing any signs of weakness. Either side are showing no signs of giving up. They're all in for the win. And don't be fooled by the low score. Low scores in football games indicate a high level of skill. They mean a great attack and a great defence from both sides. And that was Freya Herdman from Rangirudu letting the ball roll out. Bridget being the number 17 for St. Peter's, quite tall. And the goalie grabs the ball. St. Peter's hungry for a point. They spent the majority of the first half pushing, constantly vying for that point. And Rangirudu spent that first half giving flat no's. It's a no from Rangirudu when it comes to points. It's just an outright flat no. We'll see how things go in the second half. If the first half is any indication, it's going to be a close game. Tyler Southall with the ball again, pushing it out. Goalie grabs the ball. And you'll see that the cloud is lifted off Mount Tauhara today. Started off this morning with some cloud cover over his belly. And that's Olivia McDonald at number 4, trying to get past Catherine Voigt. Catherine Voigt, he whakatīnana o te kōrero a tūpuna, aha koe he te hapaunamu. Shiona Huang at number 7 for St. Peter's. Summer Spittle at number 10. Bridget McGurr. Those three, along with Tyler Southall and Olivia McDonald, constant thorns in the side of Rangirudu. But you wouldn't know it. The score would not let you... If you look at the score, you'd think they haven't been doing much, but don't be fooled e te iwi. Ko ngā piro iti te tohu o te kōkiri me te ngana, me te ārikarika o ngā kapa e rua nei. Kei waho ke te pōro I tēnei wā tonu. And if you look there in the background, you'll see the red and black stripes. And Tyler Southall kicks the ball out. Good way to reset the rhythm of a game if it's not quite going your way. Just kick the ball out, reset, retreat, re-up. Kei Catherine Voigt te pōro I tēnei wā tonu, te namarima o Rangirudu. Aha koa he te he paunamu, aha koa he poto he nui. Whai atu a Taylor Knight ki te kapo e te pōro, engari I mahui I aia. Kei Tyler Southall. Righto, kaua ko Tyler Southall. Yep, ko Tyler Southall tērā. Kei Shielon Huang te pōro. Kua whana atu. Ki waing o te whira. Me te whana ki waho. Although I don't think that was a deliberate kick out. I think that was reaching for the ball but didn't quite get it. For those of you at work wanting to catch these games and you're not near a TV screen, jump onto the Whakaata Māori YouTube channel. You'll be able to see the full games of the tournament being posted there. Kia share on Huang Te Poro. Engari kua whanaki waho. E tētihi o ngā kaitiaki o te kapa rangiruru. E mate kai ana Hato Pētara i te piro, engari kaore a rangiruru mo te whāngai atu i a rātau. Oh, could have had a goal there, but saved by the deflection of the ball from a foot. Tēnei te kapa mate kai a Hato Pētara, mate kai ana i te piro. I titiro ana Hato Pētara ki a rangiruru, ki a whāngai hia rātau e rangiruru, engari ko te whakahoki o rangiruru kāhore. Kaore a rangiruru mo te mahi a te ringa wera ki a Hato Pētara. Kua pahuri atu te miniti ono o tēnei hawhe, te miniti tua ono o te hawhe tuarua, kei a Xion Huang Te Poro. Xion Huang tried to push forward into the centre, didn't quite make it. Tyler Southall brings it back into the last quarter of the field. Mena ka titiro atu ki te kapa rangiruru, te nuinga i te ake poto ake, i te kapa o Hato Pētara. Engari, kaha tonu ana rātu ki te aukati i te kura takahipuni a Hato Pētara. Xion Huang with the cross. Kua tuki te poro ki waho. Whana Xion Huang. Oh, kua pahure. Kua mahui i aia i te pou. He whana whiu i nāia nei. Ka meinga e Renee Madigan. Ko ia tētehi o ngā kaitiaki o rangiruru. Ka hoki atu te poro ki te hawhe pai mō rangiruru. Kei te kaha whai rātau i te piro. Not quite this time though. Hoi anō me tāhuri atu mātau ki ngā kai āwhina o te tono mana nei. O tira our Apollo projects, rātou ko Baileys, ko Caltex, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, ko Whakaata Māori te kāinga tūturu o ngā hākinakina rangatahi. Remembering in times past concerns that Whakaata Māori would be unappealing outside of the Māori demographic, but they've quickly made themselves the home of New Zealand sport. In past times on Whakaata Māori, we've had the likes of boxing, MMA. Now we've got kids' youth sport. Ahakoa ko Whakaata Māori te ingoa, ko Whakaata Māori he whakaata. Mā te motu, nā te motu. Kei Tyler Southall te whanawhiu. Oh no, kaua ko te whanawhiu. Ai he whanawhiu. I pēhi atu a Xion Huang I te poro. Engari, āhua ua ia ki te puta atu, ki te whakaputa, ki te hawhe pai mō Hato Pētara. Oh, tēnei te āheinga mō Bridget McGurr. E āhei ana ia ki te whai piro. Engari kua au kati hia, e rangiruru, ke Sion Hwangi nā ia nei. Ka whana atu. Tērā a Olivia McDonald e tatari ana i te pōro pai. Just past 10 minutes in the second half of St. Peter's versus Rangiruru Girls School. 0-0. And that's a testament to the high level of skill and the great quality of football being played today. Neither side has yielded a single point. Neither side has yielded a single inch. Both sides haven't come here to play. They're not here to muck around. They're all in for the win. Ko te kaupapa o tēnei ata e kia nei kia mate ururoa kaua e mate tarakihi. Koina te kōrero a tūpona e ārahi ana I ngā kapa e rua nei. Kua kapohia e te rangiruru. Kei hato Pētara I nāe nei. Pēhi tonu ana. Kōkiri tonu ana te kurataka hipuni o hato Pētara. Kei rangiruru te pōro. Kua whana Zoe Crisp, te kaumā whitu o rangiruru. Kei Catherine Bayer o hato Pētara. Number 9, Catherine Bayer from St. Peter's for the throw-in. We're here live and direct at Crown Park under the shadow of Tauhara Maunga here in Taupo Nuiatia. E huri ngoku whakaro ki ngā kai āwhina, ngā mātua, ngā kai ako, e poipoi ana I ngā tamariki nei. Nice backheel pass from Sion. I whara Zoe Crisp, ko te mea, ko te tūmanako e pai ana. Tērā tonu te whana kokonga. Kei Catherine Bayer anō te pōro. E rua ngā Catherine, e tākaro ana ki runga I te papatākaro nei. I whai atu a Sion Hwang mo te piro. Engari tētāia. We've got Catherine Bayer at number 9 at St. Peter's. And we also have Catherine Voigt at number 5 playing for Rangiruru. Ko pāhuri e te miniti ngāhuru mātoru o te hawhe tuarua o te KMU, kei wainga I a Hato Pētara ki Kemiriti, rawa ko Rangiruru Girls School ki o Tautahi. Rangiruru trying to cross the ball into the middle for the goal. Oh, and we have the first point. St. Peter's have finally scored. Kei te kurataka hipuni o Hato Pētara, te piro tuatahi. Engari kei te kaha tonu te haere, kei te kaha tonu te aukati o Rangiruru. Finally, just after the 13th minute, we have our first point. But don't let a low score fool you e te whānau, e te iwi. He tohu ngenei piro iti o te koi me te kounga o ngā kaitākaro nei. Can St. Peter's get another point? Aukati here e Sion Hwang. Kua whakahuki ki roto, Catherine Bayer. Today we have 16 teams playing in the semi-finals. We started off with 32 schools at the beginning of the week and we're down to 16. Kua whakawhitia e Sion Hwang, te pōro, ki te wainga, kei Tyler Southall I nai nei. I Anna Maria Taylor. Kei Olivia McDonald e nai nei, pēhi tonu ana, ki te pau u. Whai atu a Xion Huang. I a Taylor Knight. Ko Anna Maya Taylor, tērā, I whana ki te pau u. Kapo hia e te kaitiaki. So St. Peter's refused to rest on their laurels, pressing forward for another point. But as usual, Rangirudu Girls' School continue to deny the urgent request of St. Peter's for more points. Kei Tāla Sado, tērā pēr ka whakawhiti ki roto. No, kiki tō tika atu ki te pai u, ki te pau u, pai u rānei. Kei te namarua, no. Tērā pē he whakawhitinga o ngā kaitākoro. Kua hoki ngi te hi o ngā kaitākoro o Hātō Pētera ki te taha. Kei Tāla Sado, te tuatoru o Hātō Pētera I nai nei, te pōro. Kei waho anō. And the school in the background, the team in the background with the red and black hoops is Unehunga. In Unehunga High are playing Roto Tuna. I au ta maiti ana, paku noi ho te taone o Roto Tuna, he taone iti kei waho I a hamutana. Engari I nai ne kua mahuta mai tērā o ngā suburbs hou o hamutana. Oh, and a great save by Rangirudu. I ngā wā o mua, e kore a Roto Tuna e whakakiki ngā kapa whenei I te kapa kua haramai ki Taupo nui atia. Just saying, in the old days, Roto Tuna was such a small village, it would never have fielded enough people to participate in this tournament. Kei Rangirudu te poro, e aheina rātou ki te whai piro. Oh, kua whara. Oh, no, kaori I te whara. He hinga noi ho. St. Peter's trying to bring back the ball into the desired half. Oh, can this be another goal? Bridget McGurr decides to let it be. Kei te kaitiaki I nai nei. Oh, and did our mic take an impact there? Me mihi atu ki te mic. Tukuna o karakia mo ta mātou māngai. Kua pākino I te pōro me te whana. And again, this is great football at the Premier Girls New Zealand Secondary Schools football tournament. We literally have the best of the best vying for supremacy. And in my half, in my field, we have St. Peter's taking on Rangirudu Girls' School. 1-0. And coming up to the final half of the game. Kei Catherine Voigt te poro, kua whiua ki roto. Kei Tyler Southall. Te ahua nei kua puta ki waho. Can St. Peter's score again? And to save the goal, Freya Herdman from Rangirudu kicks the ball out. She knew she wouldn't be able to take control of the ball, so she just sent it out. Sent it packing. Koine tērā o ngā, ko tērā tētihi o ngā mahere mō tēnei kēmu, me he kore taia koe te mau pai te pōro, whanaki waho. Kia rori me cons te pōro, kua few ear. Oh, and we have a bump off. Great save. Oh, yes. Another close call, but the Rangiruru defence continues to be stalwart in the face of a determined attack. Kia Renee Madigan te pōro I nāia nei. Tērā te whana few. Penalty kick for Rangiruru to reset play. Okay, Xion Huang. Okay, Rangiruru. Can Bridget take the ball or will she be outnumbered? An attempted cross back to Xion Huang. Can she get the goal? She decides to take it out. Passes it to Tyler Southall. She brings it back in. Right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Kua pahu rea tu tātou ki te hawhe whakamutunga o te hawhe whakamutunga o tēnei kēmu ke wainga I a Hato Petra ki community rawa ko Rangiruru Girls School ki o tautahi. Kei raro tātou I te maru o tō tātou maunga tūpuna, maunga tū watawata a tauhara I te pāka krauna o tauhara ki Taupo Nui Atia. We're live and direct here at Crown Park in Tauhara, here in Taupo, from being broadcast to you via Whakata Māori. And again, if you're at work and you want to catch this, jump on the YouTube channel, put on that incognito link, search on YouTube so you don't get caught. But if your boss is generous and you want to support the games and you've got a TV set on site, go for it. Nō re me mihi ka tika ki ngā kaiawhina o ngā kēmu nei o te tōna mana nei. O te rā Apollo Projects, rātou ko Bailey's, ko Caltex, ko New Zealand Carbon Farming, ko Whakata Māori te kāinga tūturu o ngā hā kina rangatahi. Ko Olivia McDonald tērā te nama whā, kei aia te pōro, kua whakawhiti, kei a te kauli I nāia nei. Kei te kaha tonu a Hato Petra I ngā piro, engari I kaha whakahe ana te kapa Rangiruru. E kore rātou e tuku, e kore rātou e whakaae ki te whai piro a Hato Petra. Xian Huang with the ball again, trying to bring it into play, trying to set up that goal. Rangiruru pressing on with the attack. Can Beth Hayward get past the defence? Crosses it in. Oh. Bump off. And that was that was Lily Davis. Lily Davis is the number 16. Can she get the first goal for Rangiruru? Not if Xion Huang can help it. Not if St. Peter's can help it. Bridget McGurr kicks it to her defence so that they can bring it up for her. Can she get another goal? And again, kua whakakahure, e Freya Herdman te kaumātahi I a rātou I te tono mō ngā piro. Kea Catherine Voigt te nama rima, kua whana atu te pōro ki te kaitiaki. Mā te nama waru o te kapa Rangiruru e whana ai te whana whiu. Ko Renee Madigan tērā. Resetting the game with another throw-in. Kei ahato Petra I nai nei. Ko Rory Conchi tērā. Whiua atu ki a Shion. Hoki atu te pōro. Ke te mate kai a Rangiruru I te piro. Ke a Shion Huang. Ahakoa he ete he paunamu, ahakoa he poto he nui. He teitei. Ke a Tyler Southall. Ka whana atu ia ki te hoariri. Engari, kei ai anō te pōro. Pāhi atu ki a Olivia McDonald. Can Olivia bring it back in? Ka hore. Te tiro atu ki a placemakers, ahakoa kāre rātou I te tukupūtia. Ki te tōna mana nei, ke te kaha mau te āhua o placemakers. Ki runga I te whakāta nei. Hea hai, tō mātou kāmera. Nō reira, e Fletchers, e placemakers. Ringi atu ki a Rob Waddell ki te āwhina atu I ngā kura nei, I ngā tūāhua nei. Ko reira te huarahi. Oh, and the... Oh, we almost had a goal there. Oh, was that a push? That could be a penalty for St. Peter's. He mihi ka tika ki te kaha o te tiaki pai o Rangiruru. Ahakoa te kaha o te kura takahi puni a Hato Petra. Mā Rangiruru te whanawhiu. Kia Renee Madigan anō te pōro. Whana atu ki a, well, I mahara hau ka whana atu ki a Freya Herdman. Oh! I pā atu te pōro ki te referee. Tērā tonu tērā tonu te whanawhiu. Can Rangiruru score a point? Can they draw it even? You hear the girls saying, don't let the ball go out. Because that can really upset the momentum of a game. You could be nearing the goal, could be circling the goal. Engari, mena ka puta ki waho te pōro. Ka timata anō ngā neke hanga. Nō reira, mā te whanaki waho ngā neke hanga o te tima e kōkiri ana e au kati ai. Kia Tyler Southall te whanawhiu. Oh. I whai atu a Shion Huang ki te tuki I te pōro. Ahakoa he iti te kōtiro nei, he paunamu. E āhei ana ia ki te neke, ki te arahi I te pōro. Oh! And Freya Herdman will kick the ball out to keep it safe from the goal. Great defence from Rangiruru. Kua pāhuri atu te miniti toru ngā huru. I nāia nei kei ngā miniti ngā huru whakamutunga o te kēmu nei. Ko te tatauranga i nāia nei ko tahi noiho ki a hato petara. Kare kau arangi rūrū. And these are the types of games where you have excellent defense against an excellent attack. Tata mutu tēnei kēmu. He tohu o ngā pūkenga papai o ngā kapa erua nei. Kia Catherine Voigt te pōro. Kei te taha tonu te pōro. Whana a Tyler Southall. Kia Xion Huang. Kia Olivia McDonald. Oh, kua hinga rāua. Kia Catherine Voigt te pōro. Whana atu. Kia Bridget McGurr. Kia te goalie i nāia nei. E tohu ana Renee Madigan. Kapo hia te pōro. Kapo hia. Whai atonu ki te paiu. Oh, oh! Saved by the bow. Saved by the Poe. An appeal from St. Peter's. St. Peter's is saying it has to be a goal. Te āhua nei kaore te referee. Kaore anō ka karanga i te rewhat, i te wihara. Oh, haere atu te referee ki te touch judge. Oh, kare kau. Kaore a hato Pētera i te hare ko i tērā whakahau o te referee. Kaore a hato Pētera i te hari koa i te whakatau o te referee. Kia rātau he piro. Engari ki tā te referee, e kā. Kia Tyler Southall te pōru i nāia nei. He whana noa tēnei. Kia Xion Huang. Whana atu ki Madeline Butler. Engari kea te kaitiaki i nāia nei. E kaha tonu ana te whaia te kurataka i puni a St. Peter's. Engari, kaore a rangi rūrū i te whakaai i ngā tono a hato Pētera kia whai piro. Kei waho anō te pōro. Ko pahure atu ngā miniti toru ngā huru mā whā. E ono ngā miniti kei te toi. Ko te pātaina nui e āhei ana arangi ruru ki te whai piro hei whakaorite ngā tatauranga. Can the rangi ruru bring the game to a draw with a point? Whana a Xion Huang engari kare te paitip te haere. Now will be the time for Rangiruru. They cannot afford to keep on resetting the ball. They've got about 5 minutes to bring the ball, to bring the game to a draw. It has to be done. Ka whana noa Renee Madigan. Ki Freya Herdman pea. Kua mahwe. I whai atu a Olivia McDonald I te pōro. Kei Bridget McGurr. Kei Olivia McDonald. E huri atu. I whana. Engari I kapo hia e te kaitiaki. We've got 4 precious minutes. Can Rangiruru bring the ball home? Rangiruru head the ball to bring it into play. Can they maintain the attack? And Anamea Taylor from St. Peter's obviously contending that notion. Beth Hayward trying to get some progress in these last 4 minutes of the game. Maya Kirk crosses it. Can Olivia deliver? And again, Rangiruru say, not today. The last 3.5 minutes of the game. Ko te pātai nunui, e āhei e kaha ana, a Rangiruru ki te whai piro, hei whakaorite ngā tatauranga, waikahua, waikatoa, waikatohu, kaireu tātou I te mōhio. Tyler Southall brings the ball back into play for her half and it goes out. E toringa miniti kei te toi, 3 minutes to go. Can Rangiruru, can they bring the ball home to make a draw? Can they get 2 points? 1 for the draw, 2 for the game. And again, Catherine Voigt has the ball. Coming up to the last 2 minutes. Can Rangiruru bring it to a draw? Oh, and we've had a fall. E noho ana a te kauma whetu o Rangiruru. E kia nei ko Zoe Crisp. Kua tui naia nei. He whana few. Ma hato Petra te pōro. Kei Tyler Southall I nai nei. I whana hia e te tekau mātahi o hato Petra ko Anamea Taylor tērā. And will this be the last point? Rangiruru say no. And we're up to the last minute of the game. Can Rangiruru bring it in for the draw? Kei Anamea Taylor. Pāhi atu. Kua whakawhiti te pōro. And Catherine Bayer tried to cross it but took a slip. Tyler Southall brings it into Xion Huang. Can Xion Huang grab the last point? And the goalie says no, not today. Not too sure if we'll go into extra time today. Te āhua nei ko ngā he ko ngā whakamutunga e nei o te kēmu. Kei wainga ia hato Petra rā o ko Rangiruru Girls School. Come past the 40th minute and the last precious seconds. Can Rangiruru score? Can they bring it up to a draw? St. Peter's refuse to take that risk. They want the win. And they'll keep on pressing forward. Ko tia nai nei, ko karanga te wihara o te referee, ko te tauranga whakamutunga o tēnei kēmu, ko tahi ki te taha Heart o Pētara, e kore ngā piro o Rangiruru. Me mihi ka tika ki ngā kapa e rua nei, I tū maia a Rangiruru, I tū toa a Heart o Pētara. St. Peter's, Rangiruru, great game. Final score, 1 to St. Peter's, 0 to Rangiruru, but e te iwi. Don't think for a second that is an indication of a failure on Rangiruru's part. They mounted an excellent defence against an insurmountable attack, only yielding 1 point in the entire 80 minutes. He mihi tērā, he tohu era o ngā pūkenga papairawa atu o ngā kapa e rua nei. These low scores are what happens when you have excellent teams going head to head. Rai ki te rai, wai ki te wai. Great game. And in the background there you have the red and black of Onehunga. Onehunga taking on Rototuna. And Rototuna is a part of Hamilton which has grown exponentially in the past 20-30 years. I remember when Rototuna school was so small that if you played them in sports, you had to give them half your players. So later on at 11 o'clock today, e te iwi, we have Hillcrest High playing WGHS. We have Glendowie playing Wellington East and Wellington Girls playing Tauranga. Coming to you live and direct on Whakaata Māori, here at Crown Park in Tauhara, Taupo, Nuiatia. And for those of you that are at work and you want to catch the game and you don't have access to a television, jump on Whakaata Māori's YouTube. All the games are there. Even the games that are scheduled are there. You choose your game, you wait. Click on those incognito links at te iwi. The next round of games begin at 11 o'clock. And that's Westlake Girls High School versus Hillcrest, Glendowie versus Wellington East, Wellington Girls versus Tauranga, and Mount Maunganui versus Onslow. And we'll see you back at 11 o'clock here on Whakaata Māori. Nau mai hoki mai.